The electronic generation in a physical fire service. Hey, this is Billy Goldfeder answering some of your questions from you as part of the What's Your Problem series hosted by FireRescue1.com and Lexipol. So here's today's question. How do we get the electronic generation to understand the physical aspect of the fire service? It's kind of easy. Put your damn phone down and let's go outside and stretch some hose, throw some ladders, climb some stairs. Hell, I don't know that that's that difficult. Now, keep in mind, when they have their free time, you used to read a magazine, you used to watch TV, you used to do whatever, and they're doing the same thing with their free time, only they're doing this, right, on the phones. They're allowed to do that. But if your folks in your organization are missing out on the physical aspect of this business, then they're missing out. And that's a big, big deal. Now, if you're talking about training, online electronic type training, because your question wasn't really specific related to that, there's some great online training, but it doesn't change the fact that this is still a physical job and we still got to do stuff with our hands and our legs and our feet and all the other good stuff we have, right? We still have to lay out. We still have to stretch a line. We still have to climb a wall. We still have to chop holes and do all the other things we have to. So as I often say on this series and anything else where I have a chance to communicate with you, it comes down to the company officer. The company officer is the one that's got to set the tone for that shift or in a volunteer situation for that week's training or whatever you do in your organization. So everybody has to do that. You've got to climb the ladder. You've got to do this. I had a captain that worked for me years ago named Danny Corder. He actually was. He won the Fire Officer of the Year award years ago from the IFC. But Danny really was one of the most motivated fire officers I ever worked with. And he had a crew that didn't want to do physical fitness. And he could have ordered them, he could have made them, he did that, and the other thing. But what he did was he tied it into training. And he says, today we're going to climb ladders. And as they were exhausted from climbing ladders, they realized how fitness was important. Next week we're going to do the burn tower, and we're going to crawl through a smoke maze. And after that, they realize, whoa, I'm out of breath. I'm out of shape. I need to fix this. So how do you get the electronic generation to realize this is a physical job? By having them do the job, by doing the training. This is the same officer who, when they didn't want to exercise, put the crew on the apparatus, took them to a community park, told the driver to drive 2 miles down the road. If there's a fire, come get us. And he made them walk to the truck, right? So there's a lot of different ways of motivating people. So if you're talking about how they spend their time when there's downtime in the firehouse, you ain't going to change that. Don't even worry about it. If you're talking about people focused more on electronic training versus hands-on training, we need both. We need both. And given the choice, to me, it's always going to be hands-on. But that's not to say there's really some phenomenal online training as well. So hopefully I've been able to give you some solutions there. You're not going to change a generation, but what can we change in the firehouse to meet that generation so we get them to do what we need them to do? Anyway, email FireRescue1 with your questions. I'm always glad to help you out, whether it's a factual or statistical question or it's just some opinion that I'm always glad to give you. Please take time to reach out. Take care. Thanks.